each and every one of you to a fantastic opportunity. What a beautiful home, the sun's shining. You couldn't get a better spring day to purchase this fantastic home behind me. Number 12 McLean Court, Wantirna South. We are here today to sell, of course, to our highest bidder. Many of you have met our marketing agent Darryl Wickham throughout the course of the campaign. We're assisted today also by Edwin and Grace. If you have any questions or require our bidding assistance, please feel free to see one of our dedicated staff. We'd be only too pleased to assist. It's first to the auction contract that I draw your attention. The particulars of sale read as follows: that Ray White Real Estate is the selling agent today. We sell for it on behalf of our vendor, that property known to you and I, simply as number 12 McLean Court here in Wantirna South. We sell the property today by way of public auction. If you are the successful purchaser, shortly we will welcome you inside. The deposit payable is 10% of the sale price, and we have some flexibility with the settlement period between 30 and 90 days from today's date. Vacant possession will be, of course, offered to the highest bidder here this afternoon. Forming part of our contract of sale and attached to it, the vendor's statement or section 32 document clearly outlines all the relevant council zoning and planning information. It has been on display. As I say, it is a very straightforward auction contract. I must advise you by law that today's auction shall be conducted in accordance with those laws set out in Schedule 1 of the Sale of Land Regulations and any additional information that was made available prior to the commencement of today's auction. Those rules permit the making of vendor bids by me as the auctioneer. During the auction, I'll clearly state the words vendor bid if I take a bid on behalf of the vendor. I'll indicate bidders upon request, and there are substantial penalties for anyone who should engage in any illegal or disruptive conduct here at today's auction. Buyers, lastly, and most importantly, the law prohibits me from accepting a late bid for the property after I have declared it sold. So if you're here today with the interest to purchase, and I know that there are a few of you here today with the interest to purchase, I will give you fair warning with a first, second, third and final call, and then once I've declared the property sold, I cannot accept a late bid or offer. I'd hate to see you miss out for very good reason. Indeed, well, what a beautiful home it is. And it starts here at the front. Now, there's absolutely nothing to do here as you move in and enjoy this home for many, many years to come. It's a home with an entertaining feel to it, and that flair, of course, for you to be able to entertain in both summer and winter months, particularly with that outside beautiful, beautiful extension to the family area, that outside deck with the open fire or the Canara wood fire heater there, and of course the cafe blinds that can enclose that area for the cooler months of entertainment. And that provides obviously just a fantastic extension to the living space. 4 generous bedrooms, 2 master bedrooms, 1 up and 1 down, both with ensuite bathrooms. 3 bathrooms in total, of course, the carport area and garage area here. It's a home you move straight into and enjoy with absolutely nothing that needs doing. It is an exceptional home. It's been responded to particularly well throughout the course of the marketing. We've had over 60 groups that have attended open homes. There's been several thousands of hits on the internet. So today as you bid, I want you to bear this in mind. As popular as the home is today, it will be in years to come. If you need to stretch that little bit further to secure this beautiful home, we would recommend that you stretch that little bit further, because of course it is an absolute fabulous home and a fabulous location here, as I'm sure the neighbours would testify. As I came out, the owners said to me they were keen to sell today. They've set a realistic reserve figure. To whom and for how much we sell for, we are here to determine buyers. It's an easy home to get excited about. We're here to sell. Where do we see a bid or offer to start to get us underway? I'm in your hands, buyers. Where do we say, where do we go?
$1 million.
$1 million. $1 million it is there. A little bit light on, I would have thought. Who'd like to round us up maybe with an easy 100 from there? At $1 million the bid, can we call it 1.1 anywhere? At $1 million the bid, 1.1 it is, straight back at 1.2 if you'd like it. At 1.1 it is 2. 2's the call, and maybe you'll take me to 3. At 1.2 it is. At 1.3 do we go? At $1.2's the call. At $1.2 it is. At $1.2's the bid. What are your thoughts there? Where do we go at $1.2? At $1.2 it is. How about 50 to come in? At $1.250, can I call it? At $1.2 it is. I'm happy to take 50 there if you like. At $1.2's the call. At $1.2 it is. Do we call it 250 now? At $1.2's the bid. At $1.2 it is. At $1.2 million the call. At $1.2, where do we go from here at $1.2? At $1.25. At $1.25, will you call it 1.3 even money? At $1.250 it is. At 1.3 now. At $1.3's the call, and 20 to come in from here if you like. At $1.3 it's here. At $1.3's the call at $1.3. At $1,003,000, and do we call it 20 on top?
131.
131, we roll in tens. At 131's the bid, 10 to come in if you like. At 1,003,000, 10 and 2. At 20 it is. At 20 it is. At 320 over $1 million now. At 1,320's the call. At 1,320 and it's here. At 1,050.
Yep.
At 1,350 and straight back at 60 if you like. At 60 can I call it? At 60 now instructions, Daryl, if I could. At 60 can I call it now? At 50 it is. At 1,350 it's here. At 380. At 1,380 now. At 1,380's the bid. At 1,380 now here at 1,380. At 1,382 bidding strongly at 1,380. At 1,380's the bid. At 1,380 it is here. Do we call it 90 now? At 1,380. 9. Call me 1-4 even. At 1-4 even money. At 1-4 and it's here. At 1,004's the call. At 1,004 it is. And do we say 10?
Sell it, Damien.
Head selling there at 1,004. We're playing for keeps, buyers. At 1,004's the bid. At 1,004 it is. Do we call it 10? At 1,004, 10 if you like here in front. At 1,004 is the bid. We sell now to the highest bidder. At 1,004 it is here. First call then, don't miss it. Second call, 1,004. 10. 10 it is. 20 straight back if you'd like it. Do we go again for 20? 1,004,10 it is. At 1,410 here at 1,410. At 1,410, where do we go? What do we say? At 1,410's the bid. At 1,410. At 1,410 and 20, do we call it? Is it going to help if I take 5? At 1,410, I'm happy to take 5 if it's going to help now. 1,410 it is. At 1,410. 4-2. At 420 now. At 420 over $1 million. 1,420 is the call. At 1,420 it is. At 1,420 here at 1,420. Are we done? Surely not. At 1,420 is the bid. What's then?
5,000.
25. 1,425. At 1,425. 1,425. Will you take me to 30? At 1,425 now, 1,425. At 425's the call over $1 million. It is $1,425,000. Are we done? What's then? At 1,425 here. 30. 30 now. An extra 3. 25, it'll be 28. 1,428. At 1,428's the bid. At 1,428, would you take me to 430? At 1,428, I'm happy to take 2 if you like here. At 1,428's the bid. At $1,428,000 now. 30. 30's the call. 2.5 to come in if you like. At 2.5, can I say? At 30 it is. At $1,430,000 for a $2,500 rise now. At $1,430,000 then. First call, are we done? And selling here in front. 1,430,000 it's here. Twice then. Are we done? What about for 1,000? Do we see 1,000 from here, Grace? Are we done, sir? Do we have your best offer? 1,430,000. 35. 35 it is. 35's the bid. They came in with 5. Would you do the same? At 1,435,000. At 435. Maybe to 40 now. 1,440,000. Can we go? 440 it is. 1,440,000 now. At 1,440,000, where do we go? What do we say? 1,440,000, maybe to 50. Why don't we make it 50 for the knockout bid? Maybe 50's the number. Are we definitely done? At $1,440,000, buyers. Now's the time. I need to remind you I can't accept a late bid or offer for the property after I've declared it sold. First call here in front. Are we definitely done? It's only money. I know it's yours, not mine. 1,440,000's here and we sell now if there's no way. I can't be fairer. I'll take 1,000 to come in if you like, Grace, and we're definitely done. 1,440,000 then. Second call. I can't accept a late bid. Anything happening on this side, are we done? $1,440,000 third. And final call, we sell now. No better bid. Are we done? Definitely out. It's going. It's going. Sold. And well done. What a great outcome. Commiserations. We'll see. see you at the next auction. Thank you and have a great weekend. Well